she's a pain in the neck, but I don't wanna pull her off. Vampire killer girl, you really rock my world. Don't you?
Hello and welcome to JB Hi-Fi Music TV. My name is Dash. You can follow me on Twitter on Darreny_JBAUS. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed today. The wonderful Miss Amber Lawrence has joined us here at JB Hi-Fi Glendale to talk about her new album, which is called Superheroes, which is available this Friday on September the 9th, isn't it? 19th, sorry, yeah, 9th. That was 9th, that was last week. It wasn't released then, but it's released next week, yeah.
19th, yeah.
Amber, welcome to JB Hi-Fi Music TV.
What is it?
You like it?
Love it. So good to be here.
It's a nice part of the world, really, it is. Yes, Glendale, it's fantastic.
I feel energized now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Exactly, yeah. I'm trying to work on it myself, but I'll get there very shortly. Now, I want to talk to you about this album. It is an absolutely fantastic album.
Thank you.
And people, you've got to go and get it. It's available on JB Hi-Fi now, streaming as we speak.
Yeah.
And also you can buy it on www.jbhifi.com.au or go to any JB Hi-Fi store in the country and you can get it.
Now.
Superheroes. Right now. Superheroes. I want to put the title track, Superheroes.
Yeah.
Now, where'd that inspiration come from?
Well, it came from heaps of different ideas, but the main idea actually was I was driving home from a gig from Dubbo back to Sydney, and I'd put the trailer on the car myself.
Right.
I thought I can do this.
Yeah.
Put it on. It made it all the way to Dubbo, and just about 100 k's from home, it detached.
Oh,
and
right.
I'm like, what's that? Bang. Oh, it's the trailer down the street. So I'm like, well, I'm all alone. What am I going to do? So I went, well, I got to get this trailer back on the car. Well, you know, got it back on the car. Felt amazing, and and thought, you know, I'm a superhero.
Yeah, well, you are. Exactly.
It wasn't that quick a thought. It was more like, wow, we can actually do things that we didn't know we're capable of.
Yeah,
you know, when you have to, you go, well, there's no one else around. Where's Superman? No.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Yes.
I have to do it. So, Superheroes is a song about that. About any time you got. It's not about trailers.
No. Well, you know, it could be about super trailers. So,
It's about that inner strength.
which we all have.
Yeah, you do, and you don't know you have it.
No, exactly, yeah.
So you have to use it.
Now, you went to Nashville to write this album?
Yeah, I did.
How was that?
I was great. I booked a 3-week trip.
Yeah.
And booked in 2 writing sessions a day.
Yeah.
So you just turn up at this office or a studio and you meet the person, shake hands, and you sit down, and then you tell them your life story, and you kind of go, well, this happened, and I hate this guy, and I fell in love with that person, and then you write a song about it.
Well, that's right. Yeah. Well, that's music in general, really.
I know, and it was so tiring because. 2 sessions a day of 4 hours each, and you know, trying to find new melodies. And so it was quite emotional because you're so tired, jet lagged, telling your life story. So I think it got a better result for me for the songs because like in that moment I was really living that songwriting thing rather than previous albums where you just write one song, then you drive home and go back to normal life, and then maybe a week later write another song. So I enjoyed that kind of 3-week absorbed process.
Now you're a city girl,
I am.
but you love country music.
Yeah.
Exactly. What was your influences when you were younger? Who were you listening to?
Well,
what gave you this love?
One day, about 10 years ago, I walked into a JB Hi-Fi.
Really?
True story. And at my singing teacher's request, she said, go and buy a CD you've never heard before. So, you know, I love that you've got your categories here. There it is,
country. Right,
so I went to the country section. Accidentally, no idea why. Went to the country section, picked up a Leanne Rimes album, loved it. And, look, it was longer than 10 years ago. It's probably about 15 years ago. And I just kept adding to my country music collection from that point on. I loved the lyrics. I love the sound of banjo. I mean, no one really admits that, but I do.
No, it's a great sound. I love it. I love it as well.
Yeah.
I do. No, it's a wonderful sounding instrument.
You know, in moderation.
Yeah. Like anything, really. That's life.
So when I started writing songs, they sounded like country songs, and then I went into Talent Quest, and that was in Tamworth, and I came second in that, and that just led to the next step, and here I am, 4th album. So country music kind of agrees with me.
I know, 4 albums, and it's awesome, and all very, very good, I must say, exactly.
Yeah.
And now my favourite track of the album is The Lifetime.
Oh, really?
It is. That's
Thank
a
you.
beautiful story.
Thank you.
Brings a tear to your eye, and it's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain to the wonderful viewing million public out there in Australia what it's about?
Well, The Lifesaver is a song about the
Sorry,
surf.
Lifesaver.
Okay, same thing. It's not about the lollies.
I'm just going to get myself. You're stuffing me up with your research again. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
The Lifesaver is about a surf lifesaver,
Right.
which actually is my dad.
Yes.
And he was a surf lifesaver,
Yeah.
you know, and most of Australia's on the coast, so we
yeah.
all have that experience with our surf lifesavers. We know them as Aussie heroes, and so I wanted to write a song about that. But throughout this story, weaved in is actually the love story of my mum and dad.
Yeah.
And so Dad was this Aussie bloke, cozzies, moustache, tinny, yes, doing that, rowing boats.
Yeah.
And then he spotted Miss Maroubra Beach,
Yeah,
the glamorous Miss Maroubra Beach, which was my mum.
Yeah.
And he asked her out, and she went out with him, and immediately fell in love. And they got married a year later, and then tragically at the age of 40, Dad had a stroke. And so Mum became his lifesaver.
Yeah,
You know, so she cared for him, and so that's kind of, you know, it's a long explanation for a 3-minute song.
But it's beautiful, and it covers up so well, and you just can feel it. And it's like when you're listening to it, you're just like,
oh really?
It's lovely. That's very, very
you.
touching. Now, the other song I want to ask you about, which is like, because summer's coming up, people, and as we know, we love summer. Who couldn't love summer? We're going to the beach, and honeysuckle.
Yeah.
Which explains it all in, you know, like in 3.5 minutes, I suppose, that whole song, what summer's all about.
True, and it's, you know how smells bring back memories? So I was in Queensland and I was carrying all my guitars and stuff into the club where I was playing, and I went, I smell honeysuckle. Like, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't just think it. I sang it into my phone and thought that's a good idea for the song. And then I just remembered that, you know, every summer holidays, down to the beach every day. After school, our school finished. And at the age of 17, down at the beach, you were just hoping that the boys that were sitting over there would notice you and ask you to the year 12 formal or something. And so that's kind of the nostalgia that I wanted to put into this song. That kind of memory of that carefree time of your life where, you know, and you know what, none of the boys asked me out.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
Do they all have guide dogs? What's wrong with them?
Yeah, I know. So anyway.
Nah, look,
It didn't
their
work.
loss. Their loss. Ha ha, idiots. Now, while we're at it, I can notice that, well, you have a guitar, just thought, funny enough, you just thought, I'll just put a guitar around my shoulder.
Around with it strapped on.
Would you please give us the honour of playing this honeysuckle?
I'd love to.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Lawrence.
Coconut oil and a can of lemonade and a radio in the sand. Listen to the sounds of the boys of summer, and he's gonna be my man. I smell honeysuckle, I'm gonna fall in love this summer. I'm gonna lay in the arms of someone he's gonna understand. Cross my heart, burst my bubble, I'm in the mood to make some trouble. I smell honeysuckle, summer over me. Brown as a berry, ice cold cherries, and spitting out watermelon seeds. School term's finished, now the fun is beginning, and the boys really turning up the heat. Takes me down, down, down to the water's edge. Take me down, down, take me all the way. I smell honeysuckle, I'm gonna fall in love this summer. I'm gonna lay in the arms of someone he's gonna understand. Cross my heart and burst my bubble, I'm in the mood to make some trouble. I smell honeysuckle, summer over me. I am 17 again, with a flower in my hair, and I'm not gonna let a little sunburn get me down, 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 down to the water's edge. Take me down, down, take me all the way. I summer over me. Oh, I smell honeysuckle summer over me.
Okay, in November, you're going to come do an in-store for us.
I am right here.
Yes, here at JB Hi-Fi Glendale on the 8th.
Saturday the 8th.
At 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock will be the time, yes. Amber will be here playing live, signing her album, Superheroes, which is available this Friday in-store in all JB Hi-Fi stores, so make sure you come and get it. Amber, may I say, it's been an absolute honour and a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so, so much. I know you've got a very busy schedule ahead of you, lots of thousands of interviews and live performances and everything else, and we can't wait to have you here in store.
Thank you so much. Thanks, JB Hi-Fi.
Thank you, and until next week, or next time we meet, I will say, shine on. Remember, this Friday, Amber Lawrence, Superheroes, go and get it. Bye.
Friday night and a vampire girl is drinking my blood. She's a pain in the neck, but I don't want to pull her off. Vampire killer girl, you really rock my world. Don't you take this in the wrong way. You suck in the nicest